experience been like for you?
Early Christmas gift. I enjoy it. It is what it is. I take my chance. Everybody will use it. The situation. I didn't expect that. I was last who know what's happened because I was in the plane when everything's happened. So when I landed, I checked my phone. My phone was crazy. A lot of messages, and I find this message from my manager. You've got title shot. So I was, I cannot believe first time. So I read it 4 times. I showed to my coach. I said, "Yeah, we've got title shot." So it just was, excited. I think that I deserve for this fight after Rakic, but he wants to take rematch with Glover. So okay, so I have to wait a little bit longer, do one more fight. But the universe worked with me very well. I wish Iri the best recovery, but I will take my chance and be the champion again.
Now that it's fight week, championship on the line, what's the feel for you?
Вот и пришел мой день, которого мы так долго ждали. Мы эту субботу покажем очень хороший зрелищный бой и заберем то, что принадлежит нам.
The day has finally arrived, the day we waited for so long. We will show what we're worth this Saturday. We will come and take what's rightfully ours.
It was already a big fight before the title was on the line, but did things change either emotionally for you, strategically for you, anything at all once the belt was on the line?
Конечно, изменилось. Мотивации стало больше. Я стал вообще заряженным. Поэтому только хорошие эмоции и такую возможность я очень рад.
Of course, the stakes are much higher now, and I'm more motivated. I have a goal that I'm going to. I've trained really hard for this. I'm excited, and I'm waiting for this fight.
Obviously, it was a big fight regardless, even before it was a title fight. But did it change anything in terms of, your feeling, your approach, the strategy you implement? Did anything change?
Only one change is we've got the belt, so a little bit more pressure, but I don't think it. I don't let it pressure to my head too much. And we've got 5 rounds, but for me it's better. I prefer 5 rounds, not 3. For me it was weird when I start prepare for 3 rounds, because I don't remember when last time I fight 3 rounds, so that was weird for me. So we're back to normal 5 rounds, more fun inside octagon for me. So I'm happy.
You fought all the best in the division. Magomed, do you believe he is one of the best in the division? Is he on par with those other athletes that you've competed against?
Of course he is. Look at his record, 17-1, 9 win streak. So it's time to stop it and make his record 17-2. But for sure he's one of the best. I've got a lot of respect to his skills. That's gonna be tough fight. I expect tough fight, and I'm ready for this tough fight.
As you said, kind of a long time coming. Did you ever think that they weren't going to give you a title fight, or did you ever wonder, what do I have to do to get a title fight?
Нет, я мелкими шагами шел к этому, не выбирал себе соперников, бился с каждым, кого мне дали UFC. Но у них, я думаю, не оставалось бы других выходов, чтобы не дать мне бой за пояс.
No, I never had those thoughts. I basically did step by step. I always fought whoever they put in front of me. I didn't pick my opponents. And I pretty much knew that at some point they will not have a choice but to give me a title fight.
What do you make of Jan as an opponent? You fought a lot of top-level contenders. Is he more dangerous than them, the same? What do you make of him as a fighter?
Ян хороший боец, ничего плохого не могу сказать, но это бой, мое время, поэтому я сделаю все, чтобы добить победу, собрать пояс, чтобы моя мечта сбылась.
I can't say anything bad about Blachowicz as an opponent. He's a great fighter. He's a great guy. But the thing is, this fight is my dream. This is my opportunity. I will do whatever I have to do to make sure and come out of that octagon with a title.
Last thing for me, do you have any concerns at all that you win on Saturday night, that people won't say that you're the legitimate champion? They'll say, you got to beat Yuri before you can consider yourself champion, or do you feel like, no, I am the champion?
First of all, I focus only about Saturday, but after Saturday, I won't fight against Iri. He don't want to fight against me, He choose different fight, not me. So I'm ready for him when he gonna be, healthy.
Jan, right here. Before Anthony Smith fought Magomed, he said that his quote was, he's very, very basic. His approach is very simple, but he doesn't make any mistakes. I don't think he was overly impressed, but he said that he does everything correctly. So I'm curious if you agree with that assessment about Magomed.
the most important thing that his style is working very well. It doesn't matter that he is, simple or not. He is, the most important thing that he won almost every fight in, by KO or decision, but he won. So it have to be good. So I have to be ready for this. And I think my style is also not so, I don't know, very fancy and stuff like this. I do simple things, but most of these things work. So we are a little bit similar.
You walk away with a win on Saturday. You take the belt. Do you feel the champion, the rightful champion, the full champion, or do you feel like you have to beat Yuri before you can really call yourself the UFC champion?
Ну, я здесь, я не собираюсь, если я выиграю пояс, уходить. Я буду ждать каждого, кто захочет забрать пояс и биться со мной. Я думаю, я буду здесь надолго.
Well, I'm here. I'm not trying to go anywhere. So once I get this title, I'm not trying to escape. I'm going to stand here and wait for anybody who's ready to fight. Anybody who wants to take that title off of my belt, I will make sure to fight as many times as I can.
Last thing for me, obviously a huge moment for you, title fight. I mean, what kind of fight do you think we see on Saturday? Can you get something done early? Are you expecting a 5-round battle? What do we see?
Я настроен на тяжелый бой. Я думаю, он будет очень зрелищным, так как мы оба хотим пояса, и каждый будет выкладываться на все 100%, поэтому это будет очень тяжелый, хороший бой.
I'm ready for a hard fight. I'm ready for all 5 rounds. I know we both want the same thing. The goal is the same for both of us, so we'll do whatever we can. Each one of us will leave everything in that octagon. So I'm expecting a hard fight, but I think it's going to be really exciting.
And I know you said you're focused on Saturday and you don't think Yuri would want to fight you, but Dana White did a podcast earlier today, and he said the winner of Saturday will probably fight Glover because Yuri's going to be out for a long time. So what do you make of whoever wins this, Glover's next in line?
Yeah, it's like a natural way. So I believe I'm going to be next for, who going to win the fight, and Glover will be the best matchup for me for the title defense again. And this time I will prove myself that I can beat him.
Hey, Jan, over here. I was wondering, having been on both sides, been the contender, been the champion, and now working back, how would you say the attention in life is different when you are the champion as opposed to when you're just one of the contenders?
I try to explain to you in simple way. When you drive a poor car, and then you switch the poor car for, I don't know, Porsche or Mercedes, yes? And again, you lose this cool car and you come back to poor car, you won't coming back to this beautiful car, yeah? So this is how I feel right now, I was a champion, I lose the belt, but I know how it feels, how it's good feeling to be the best in the world. So now I just want to twice more, even the first time. So I was in the place where Magomedov is right now, and I am in completely new place, and I've got this motivation double it. So I cannot wait to start fighting for this title, again.
Magomed in the front right here. We heard how Jan found out he got the title. He was actually in the air flying here, and when he landed, his phone started blowing up. He didn't know until everyone else knew. So I'm curious, how did you find out that you got this next title shot?
Мне тоже не было ничего известно. Мне один день позвонил, ночью после тренировок позвонил мой менеджер и предложил бой за пояс с Тишерой. Потом перезвонили и сказали, что Тишера не будет, будет с Яном 5-раундовый бой. Ничего не поменялось, просто наоборот, больше эмоций, больше мотивации. Ничего, все обычно.
Yeah, for me as well. I was just training one night, and I got a phone call from my manager after one of the training sessions, and he said that I'm offered a title fight with Glover Teixeira. And then he called again a little bit after, and he said that actually Teixeira is not going to fight, so it's going to be a fight against Jan for the title. So nothing really changed for me, except I'm more motivated. I have a goal that I'm going towards, and I'm really excited about this. It's going to be a great fight.
And Jan had said that he actually preferred getting the title shot this way. Not that you're getting hurt, but he didn't have to do all the media before. He was already in camp. He had already gone through camp to prepare for you. He didn't have to do all the interviews and everything about the title fight. I'm curious if you feel the same way.
Ну, конечно, когда мы знаем хорошо, мы подготовку проходили бы по-другому, но я думаю, мы со своим тренером Сухрабом мы всегда выкладываемся на все 100%. Хоть у нас трехраундовый бой, мы всегда готовимся как бы к 5, поэтому я думаю, нет проблем с этим.
Yeah, to be honest, it's better to know, of course, that it's a title fight ahead of you because you prepare a certain way. There's a certain different motivation coming into the fight. But we were preparing with my coach already, and we thought it was a 3-round fight. Now, of course, it's a 5-round fight. So I think we did the work that we needed to do to make sure that we take the title.